It's Jackie Backstage with You Can't Keep a Good Woman Down. I'm here with Lavelle McMichaels. How are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing today?
Good. He's playing Tim Mosby. So describe a little bit about Tim Mosby's character.
Tim is a gentleman who is working, a hardworking black man, and is called into work and finds someone who he's interested in. And he learns how to express that desire to her.
Wow. That's awesome. So it's a little bit of love story, it sounds like.
It turns into a love story. With
Okay.
a twist, yes.
Okay, that's interesting. So how long have you been acting?
This is my first stage play.
Okay.
But I've been acting since elementary school. I was in a 7th grade play, and I did some things in college, but nothing to this magnitude.
Wow. So it's your first time in the big light.
Yeah, this is like the big lights. You see all of these people walking backstage and kids running around.
Yeah, it gets busy back here.
It does.
It does. Awesome. So I hear that you're a pastor
I am.
of a local church here in Arizona. Tell me about it.
I've been pastoring 9 years. The name of the ministry is Impacted for Purpose.
Okay.
It's in Mesa, Arizona, and we're a thriving congregation. And we learn how to be holistic in our approach, and things are going well.
Awesome. That's great to hear. That's amazing. So what would you say to anyone who wants to get into acting? Do you have any tips for them, some insider things?
Yeah, you have to lose yourself.
Really?
You have to bring a part of who you are, but you have to embody the character.
Okay.
This has been the most challenging thing I've done, because I'm used to doing what I do, and I do what I do well. When I have to bring a whole different personality to it, it makes you feel like, wow, that's not who I am, but that's the whole point. You're not yourself. You're somebody else.
Wow, that's awesome. And then for anybody who's on the fence, maybe they want to come see the play, maybe they're not sure, it's a little rainy today, what would you tell them about the play?
I would tell them that the play is suspenseful. It keeps you on your toes. You cry a little bit. You laugh a lot. And, it's worth getting out of the house. It's worth coming through whatever weather it is, so that you can enjoy yourself. And bring the family. Bring your mom. Bring your auntie. Bring your grandma. Bring your cousins and them.
Whole fam.
because we have a lot of fun. One thing I like about this play is backstage and during the time we've been rehearsing is we become a family, and you see that on the stage, that we have that chemistry, and we're really working hard to portray a story of you can't keep a good woman down.
Awesome. Well, that's here with Lavelle McMichaels as Tim Mosby.
I really did enjoy it.
Very comical. It kept me engaged throughout the entire time.
It was very personal to me. I could not stop the tears.
It is fabulous. Next time we just gotta invite Tyler Perry, because I know he's gonna enjoy this. I just love the actors. They're just so animated. It's just really a good play. I'm gonna follow it.
It's a very fine evening of entertainment. I really liked it. I liked it a lot.
I snagged here. It's Alfonso Freeman. How are you?
Very good, very good.
Good. Now, how did you get involved with Good Woman play?
Dr. Rod is a friend of mine. Actually, his brother and I grew up together. We played music and everything like that, and then Rod and I became acquainted and stayed acquainted. And then he hit me up and told me about this play that he was doing, and I was like, okay, yeah, all right, sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so here I am.
And it's all history.
Yeah, it's all history. It's all history except for the chicken over there.
Right. It's too funny. So, did you always want to act, or how did you get started acting?
Well, I was always artistic. I was always drawing and doing something artistic. And I had a flair for the dramatic, I guess you could say. And I would do church plays, and they always wanted me in their plays and such. But then after becoming acquainted with the world of acting, I just kind of found my place, and I just decided. Actually, literally, what happened, I was working at a job in the computer industry, and I got laid off. And literally, the next morning, I looked up and said, "You're an actor," and that was it. I just decided to start off and chased it from that point on.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was 1992. So
1992.
22 years in. Yeah.
I won't tell you how old I was.
Yeah, carry the two. No.
Right. Well, is there anybody who influences your work as an actor?
Well, my favorite actors actually are the guys from the 30s and 40s. My favorites like Cary Grant and James Cagney. I look at them quite a lot. There are a number of contemporary actors who I look at. Denzel Washington is one, and oh my God, there's just so many. And then there are guys who I just deal with locally. They just really have a lot of chops. And they're just great at at feeding you and everything. It's just I learn from the people I work with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's like a community, you get stuff for people who you're working with.
Yeah. Basically, one of my mentors told me that acting is really about the community. Acting classes is just, you learn a little bit about acting, but you learn more being on stage. So I learned most of what I know being on stage, but being in the community helped me to know what work was out there. It helped me to work out details. It gave me people to work with when I wanted to work on scenes and everything. So it's the community that really supports the acting craft, I think.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, let's see. So what do you think people will get from You Can't Keep a Good Woman Down?
Yeah, you can't keep a good woman down.
It's right there in the title.
Hey, the title says it all. This is a play that is in the tradition of Michael Matthews and Tyler Perry. It's just a fun play. Speaks to the condition a lot in a lot of cases, even though it's done comically, of a lot of women who are having to struggle to make it. Either to have a business, to maintain a family, whatever it is that the struggle of a lot of women is. And many times the struggle with women is with men, with the environment, with the system, and everything else. And it's true of all of us, actually. But then you have the one thing that stands out, and of course that's always going to be the element of the word. You have the word, you have truth, and I'm not talking about religious doctrine and dogma. I'm talking about just truth is truth for truth's sake. 1 + 1 = 2. That's truth, and it's the kind of thing that helps you look at your world and say, you know what, I've made it this far. Why wouldn't I continue to make it? Why wouldn't God continue to hold me up and keep me going? And like I said, it's done in a fun way, but it still tells that kind of truth. Hey, I get to be a preacher.
That's right. We just preached just now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's us here back here backstage with Alfonso Freeman. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. You can shake my hand.
Absolutely.
One more time.
We come to praise Him, praise Him for His glory, praise Him for His glory, praise Him for His love, praise Him for His mercy that's coming up above. Glory, glory, you're good. Just say glory.
I recommend it. I'm going to push it. I think it's an awesome play, and my family really enjoyed it.
Recommend this to anybody in general, but for those who have in a tough place, they're really trying to get over that hump. This is one of those plays that really give insight on what God can do.
The parts where she's being encouraged by the angel and her blessings and the person she was and the integrity she held as a person.
Sadie Gert.
Sadie.
Hey, it's Tamika Rochelle. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm just interviewing some of the cast members and backstage. Okay. Well, I just wanted to kind of get a sense of your character. Sister Sadie Gert. She is a trip.
She is a trip now.
Tell us a little bit about her.
Oh my gosh, what can I say about Sister Sadie Gert? She is definitely the over-the-top church lady, and there's probably one in every church, but she gets to be that one for this play where she just says what she wants, don't care what people think about it, can't nobody tell her nothing because she knows she right. So it's a lot of fun playing Sadie Gert.
I bet it is. Now, did you have to do anything special to get in the role, or did you just have an inner Sadie Gert?
You know, when I was approached to play the character, it was just one of those ones that it was just a lot of fun, where you can just kind of let yourself go, and once you embrace the character, it's just an opportunity to get out there and be able to maybe do and say all the things that you would never do and say
right.
in your real life. So you can let loose a little bit with Sadie Sadie Gert. You can live vicariously through Sister Sadie Gert.
Now, has there been anybody who has influenced you as an actress?
I would say, I mean, I love film in general. So, go ahead. Yeah, I really love film in general. So, I mean, there's a lot of actors that, I've watched that just, kind of inspire you. I know Denzel Washington, that's, he's one of my favorite actors because he just seems like when he gets into a character, he really goes all in. He becomes that character and he does it better than anybody. So, I kind of try to embody that a little bit. Once you commit to being that character, you just kind of have to, become her,
Right.
just for that time that you're on stage or, wherever you might be. So I try to do that.
That's awesome. So what would you say that people will take home and take away from You Can't Keep a Good Woman Down?
Oh, wow. There's a lot of things. I mean, one, you will be blessed, absolutely be blessed. But it's just such a positive message behind it. And, especially for women and young women, if you've ever gone through anything or, had to face, any of life's challenges, which we all have at some point in our life, there's something there for everybody. You will laugh, you will cry, you'll be touched, you'll be inspired. And it's just such a good message to, and an encouraging message, for somebody that may be on that last rope or think that there's no tomorrow. A play like this is something you will leave, feeling better than you came in the door, put it that way. It's a fulfilling play. It leaves you with something. So I hope that we can bring that to the stage and that, it comes across in all the characters. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
You're
for
very welcome.
talk with me
Thank
a
you.
little bit. I know
All
you're
right.
going to rest a little till the show.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna get rest.
break a
now.
leg.
Thank you.
Fantastic. It was fantastic. I loved it, and I think that others are going to love it too.
We gotta support, but you're not just supporting, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you, it's not just supporting a play that's traveling. It's good. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry. It's a little bit of everything. I love it.
Very encouraging. I would definitely say go see it. A lot of times we don't come out and celebrate and represent our community in the way in which we should, and this would be a fantastic way to do so. It was a great play. I really loved it, and I encourage everyone to come out and see
You
it.
want an evening out, do something different,